Welcome to UBP TV. I want to share with you our views on the macroeconomic picture. First, on the growth scenario. A rebound in the global activity is expected in the second part of this year, and this rebound should come from a rebound in the US activity and a sharp recovery expected from the Japanese economy, and also a progressively less severe recession in the Eurozone. If we put the focus on the US and the Eurozone situation, in the US activity, all the indicators point toward a soft growth in the second quarter. Confidence in industry, production, and also retail sales describe a similar picture with a marked slowdown from the first quarter. In the business sector, we think this slowdown is largely due to adjustment between production and inventories, but we expect firmer sentiment, higher production, and a higher capex in the second part of this year. Consumption should remain underpinned by several pillars. A positive wealth effect related to stocks and housing, lower inflation, higher confidence, and regular job creation around 200,000 per month. Growth in the US should establish just below 2% this year, and we expect a 2.5% trend for the next year. In Eurozone, we had positive development in the months. We saw stabilization in business confidence indicators and recently first decrease in unemployment in some peripherals. The European Commission has given more delay for several economies such as France, Italy and Spain to reduce their budgetary deficits. This gives more time to restore growth, while the ECB is expected to put in place a more aggressive strategy following the BOG. Growth in the Eurozone should stay negative this year, minus 0.5%, but we do not expect further downgrades of growth, and it is possible to see a progressive rebound next year close to 1%. Second, the central banks. As inflation is not a concern, and the contrary, risks are on the downside due to low oil prices, central banks have large rooms of maneuver to continue to support economies through non-conventional policies. The Fed has not changed its strategy, but its communication has evolved, saying its monthly purchase of ABS and treasuries should depend on progress made in the labor market. Fed has a very precise view of the US labor market and then analyzes it through several indicators, not only the unemployment rate. Globally, we are still away from the 6.5 unemployment target, even if some progress has been made in past months. Inflation is low, close to 1% for the PCE, the preferred measures of inflation by the Fed, and the curve recovery stays fragile, except for a more positive trend in place in the housing sector. All in all, it is too early to see the end of the quantitative easing in June, but it looks probable that the Fed should reduce progressively its purchases as growth strengthens in the third and the fourth quarter. The ECB has still a lot to do. The positive signals seen from the real economy and some easing in budget austerity must be relayed by a more aggressive policy from the ECB. A credit easing scheme is necessary to restore the credit market, particularly in peripherals. This new plan is widely expected and it should be presented during the summer. The ECB must continue to deliver liquidity to the banks and to the markets in order to continue to ease cost of refinancing for banks, corporate and states. This is the only way to accelerate the deleveraging process within the Eurozone and try to rebuild a more constructive European story, particularly in industry. But this is another story, and we will tell you more about it soon. Thank you.